Building with Papa. Okay, my dolphin pool cleaner is not working, so I'm going to run through a diagnostic procedure to find out what's actually wrong with this. All right, so I first get my multimeter and I'm going to check the outlet, which powers the power supply. I know I have power to the power supply, but I'm just going to check it to show you anyway. So I go to the outlet, I take the plug out, and then I set my multimeter up for 200 volts, and I had 120. So that is good. So the next thing I do is I take off the plug because I know I have power to the power supply, but I want to see if this end has power. So I set it to DC volts to see what I have coming out of here. You should have 29. I have 29. It's perfect. So I know my power supply is good. Take that end of the cable with you and go over to the pool cleaner itself and take it apart. Go to your cleaner and start to take it apart. Pull out the filters, and then you're going to see there's 4 screws on the top that you have to remove. Remove these 4 screws, and then the top will come right off. It unclips very easily. All right, I have them out. Now you have to push this cable off. It's a bit tough that it's been on there for so long, but it will come out. Just work at it. All right, now that you have it out, remove the whole top, and then you're going to have to take out these floating devices. They just pop right off. Real simple. Unscrew this cap, but you're also going to have to unscrew the clips that are holding the wire in. All right, once you get them unscrewed, then completely get the wire off. It's been in there a long time, so it may be a little tough, but you'll be able to pop it out. Now, once you have this end out, get your multimeter and set it on continuity. Now we're going to check this cable and check on both sides to find out if we have tone or not. This way we know whether it has connection or not. Okay, as you heard, the one end we have continuity, so that wire is fine, but the other one is not. So we're going to have to order a new cable. All right, we ordered a new cable. This one came in, and I'm going to show you how to go through the rest of your dolphin pool cleaner and get everything hooked up. Okay, let's get started. All right, now I'm going to unroll my cable, and this float, we need to take off the old cable. The old one had 2, but I'm just going to put 1 on it. I don't know why they had 2. I've seen plenty with just 1. So I'm going to take this apart. It's styrofoam inside. That's what makes it float. Take that little black clip off. Put that on your new cable so that your float won't move up and down the cable. This is what holds it in place. All right, just pop it on close to this other end that is closest to the dolphin cleaner, but above that seal. All right, now get them on, and then you're gonna have to just squeeze it tightly. It took me a little bit, but it's not that difficult. They do snap in together, and then you have your little floating device. I just decided to use the one float, and it worked pretty well. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to take the rest of it apart so that I can replace the bearings. These little wheels all have bearings in them. One side seemed to be okay, the other side was a little tight. So I bought the kit that had all 6 of the rollers with the bearings on it. And I also bought the foam that goes on the wheels so that it helps the unit to climb up the wall. All right, these pop off real simple. And as you can see, the foam had fallen off of these. It's been gone a while. And they're real simple to put in. So they just go right over. And then you just make sure you get all those little plastic pieces up onto the other side. Okay, once you get them on, you had 2 on each roller, 1 on each side. Get all those little plastic things out from underneath it though. All right. So now once you have them on and get all the plastic pieces out from underneath it, they pop right back in. Real simple. Okay. There really is no wrong way, one way or the other. I tried to put them back in exactly how it was. The little rod that's inside moved, so I just tapped it so that it would be equal on both sides. But they snapped right in. It's really simple. And so now I'm going to do the other one. Do the same thing. Pop it off. Put the foam rubbers on. Well, we're here in South Florida, so now it's starting to rain. I'm going to go ahead and get these on, and then I'm going to wait for the rain to stop. I'll be out to show you the rest. My little dog Roxy, she's running back and forth. She doesn't mind the rain. There she goes again. Okay. Now just pop the rollers back on. Okay, turn it over and take the rollers off the side. This first one I take off has grooves for the belt to run on. The other 2 are just guides. They have little grooves in them, so they have to be set in there onto those little grooves where there's a nub on the plastic. So get that in the correct groove. They'll go on and sit on top of it, so check the sides and make sure they're all the way in the way they're supposed to be. All right, do both sides. One side has little metal piece that goes inside the middle roller and attaches to the motor. Okay, make sure you have that in there correctly so that you don't have any issues and it'll propel your device through the water. Okay, see, this is the side that has the metal piece. Get it in there properly. Check everything, make sure that it's rolling well, and then go ahead and put your tracks on. Now, I didn't buy new tracks for this one. I just turned them over so that it would wear on the other side because they wear unevenly. They didn't look bad to me, so I just left them. If it starts to have a problem running around on the bottom, then I'll change them out. It's not a big deal. This is a real simple unit to work on. I really like it. Just take your time. This one side that doesn't have the groove to the motor, the roller wants to sit out, wants to bend out, but don't let it bother you. Get your side piece on and push it on firmly, and you'll see that it goes nice and tight up against the side like it's supposed to be. All right, now get your cable through the top and then start to set up, get your plug in. It has a groove on there, so you can't put it in wrong. Tighten down the top. It has a rubber washer inside there. When you're tightening it down, you'll see the center of it start to come up through the top. That's what you want. You want it to poke through there so that it makes a really nice seal. Put your clips on the wires and then put your float pieces back in. They'll go in one way. You can't reverse them. They'll go in fine. Now get your top into a place to where you can slide this rubber grommet into the slot that's provided there. It's tight, and that's what you want. All right, now you're going to put those 4 screws back in that you took out originally. Everything snaps in nicely. I really like this unit. Once you have everything screwed in, now you're going to need to put your centerpiece in. It has a groove that goes into the rubber piece, and then with your screwdriver, just turn the lock in. Put your filters back in, and now we're ready to go. All right, let's drop her in the water. Okay, let it go to the bottom, and then go turn your unit on. As soon as you turn it on, it's going to move, but then it's going to stop. But don't worry about it. It's programming itself. This is normal. All right, let's see how she does. I have it on 2 times speed, so it's going to look like it's running very fast. Towards the end there, you'll see how it actually runs. But it's moving across the pool. It's going up the wall. It's operating nicely. Again, I really like this product. It's real simple to work on. I wish I'd have known this before. But this is your Nautilus Plus Dolphin Pool Cleaner. Building with Papa. Like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Leave a comment. Okay? Give me a thumbs up. If there's anything else that I haven't explained on this, which I know there are other things, just put it in the comment. I'll be glad to help you out. They're really simple to work on. These parts that I've used will be in the description. All right? All right. See you on the next one.